Stephen King doesn't just write horror stories, he creates nightmares that come to life on the big screen and haunt entire generations. From killer clowns to haunted hotels, King proved that fear has 1,000 faces, and all of them are smiling at you. Today, we're counting down the 10 scariest moments from Stephen King's universe, scenes that made audiences scream, look away, and sleep with the lights on. Ready, hold tight, and don't look back. Stephen King is the undisputed master of modern horror. Since the 1970s, his stories have explored not only monsters and ghosts, but also the darkest corners of the human mind. From The Shining to it, his creations show us that true horror doesn't come from the supernatural, it comes from within. In this video, we're revisiting the scenes that defined fear in pop culture, moments so intense they left scars on our collective memory. If you love horror, pop culture, and creepy nostalgia, hit that like button and subscribe to Top Zone. Every week we bring you lists, reviews, and behind-the-scenes stories from the world of entertainment, with a darkly funny twist. Now let's jump into the top 10 and hope Pennywise isn't hiding under your bed tonight. 10. Room 1408-1408. When Mike Enslin checks into room 1408, he's not reviewing a haunted hotel. He's stepping straight into a psychological nightmare. The walls close in, time bends, and reality collapses. It's the kind of psychological horror King does best. The enemy isn't a monster. It's your own mind. 9. The Clown in the Sewer. It. Who could ever forget Georgie and that sewer drain? Pennywise's smile is pure childhood innocence twisted into horror. The line, "You'll float too," became a modern symbol of fear. This scene captures what makes King's horror timeless. The terror of the unknown, lurking in the ordinary. 8. Carrie's transformation. Carrie. When Carrie is humiliated at prom and answers with fire and blood, it's both terrifying and tragic. King reminds us that cruelty can create monsters or awaken them. It's one of the most iconic and shocking moments in horror history, forever redefining the genre's teenage nightmare. 7. Red Room, The Shining. Red Room, a simple word that became a horror legend. When Danny writes it on the mirror, it's pure King-style dread, the calm before the storm. And by the time Jack Nicholson smashes the door screaming, "Here's Johnny!" the real horror isn't the haunted hotel, it's the family falling apart inside it. 6. Annie Wilkes and the Hammer, Misery. Stephen King's #1 fan becomes the embodiment of obsession. Annie Wilkes keeps her favorite author hostage and corrects him with a hammer in one of the most disturbing scenes ever filmed. It's pure psychological terror. No monsters needed, just the madness of devotion turned deadly. 5. The Pet Sematary, Pet Sematary. When Louis Creed brings his son back from the dead, King shows that playing God always comes with a price. The moment Little Gage returns and attacks is unforgettable. The horror isn't just death itself, but the inability to accept it. It's grief turned into nightmare. 4. The Vampire at the Window, Salem's Lot. That eerie scene of the vampire boy floating outside the window is one of TV's most haunting images. Silent, slow, and surreal. It's pure Stephen King. Salem's Lot captured the essence of Gothic American horror, proving that sometimes terror whispers instead of screams. 3. Christine Takes Control, Christine. A possessed car sounds ridiculous until King makes it terrifying. When Christine roars to life and chases her victim through empty streets, the revving engine becomes more terrifying than any scream. It's obsession, jealousy, and rage on four wheels, and it's chillingly human. 2. The Mist and its shocking ending. The Mist. The ending of The Mist is pure devastation. The horror isn't the fog or the monsters, it's despair. King delivered one of the boldest, most soul-crushing conclusions in horror history, reminding us that the scariest thing of all is losing hope. 1. Pennywise's true form. It, Chapter 2. When Pennywise reveals his true, cosmic form, it's not just a monster, it's fear itself. King's greatest creation feeds on belief and terror, making him immortal as long as people are afraid. The ultimate nightmare isn't the clown, it's knowing fear never really dies. So, which Stephen King moment scarred you the most? Drop it in the comments. And tell us if you want a part 2 with the most underrated King horrors. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Top Zone for more terrifying pop culture lists. Thanks for watching, and remember, fear never sleeps.